Good morning, class. Today we are going to be learning about pi, radius, and diameter, along with two practice problems to help us better understand the relationship between the radius and the diameter of a circle. So, to start off, we have already reviewed circles when we were reviewing shapes, but now we're going to be going more into depth. So, to get us started, we're first going to talk about the radius. And every point in the circle is the same distance from the center. So this is important because if we have a point in the center, to this side, to that side, to this side, to any side, it's going to be the same distance. So the radius is the halfway. It's the halfway point. So this is the radius. And if we were to have another circle, this would be the radius as well, because it's still half. So the halfway is called the radius. The diameter is a line that goes through the center and it touches 2 points at the edge. So it could have gone like this, like that, in whatever way, but it has to go through the center and touch 2 endpoints. So this is the diameter, and it is twice as long as the radius. So instead of only having half, which is the radius, you have the whole line, which is the diameter. So to find the diameter, if you are giving the radius, you can simply multiply 2 times r, 2 times the radius, because the diameter is twice as long as the radius. And to find the circumference of a circle, you use this symbol, which is called pi, which is approximately 3.14. And the only thing you would do is, if in your circle you are giving the diameter, you would multiply that times the pi, and that would give you your circumference. And if you're given the radius, remember the radius is half of the diameter, so 2 times the radius times the pi would give you your circumference of the circle. But next time we will focus more on circumference. Today we will be focusing more on the radius and the diameter so that you can better understand the relationship. So let's look at this problem. The radius of a circle clock face is 13 centimeters. Which expression can be used to find the circumference of the clock face in centimeters? So you're given the radius. You're giving the radius. So it's better if you write out your equation. So the radius is 13 centimeters, right? 13 centimeters. Now, if you remember, to find circumference, it should be 2 pi r. 2 pi r. Okay, so let's look at our choices. Pi times 13. Well, this is wrong because you're missing your radius. It doesn't give you your radius, so that one's out of the way. Pi times 2. You're missing, I'm sorry, and this one you were missing the 2 because you have the radius, but remember to find the circumference is 2 pi r. So you're missing your 2 here. And in this one, you're missing your radius, which is 13 centimeters. So this one is wrong because you're missing the radius. Right here, you have 2 times pi. Okay, 2 times pi, that looks correct. Divided by r, you have to multiply r. So this one's wrong because you have to multiply. Remember, to find the circumference, you multiply. So 2 times pi times your radius. 2 times pi times your radius. This one's right. This one is correct. Let's move along. The diameter below shows 2 circles with the same center at point F. Points E, F, and G are on line segments DH. The diameter of the larger circle is 14 millimeters. Let's look at this circle. So it tells you the diameter of the larger circle is 14 centimeters. So this large line is 14, correct? So the whole line equals 14. And you're given these two lines, right? You're giving these two lines, and we're trying to find the radius of the smaller circle. So we're trying to find this. Remember, because the radius is half, so this is what we're trying to find. So what's 3 plus 3? 6. So let's take that away. What do you get? You get 8. Right? You get 8. 8 left. So that means that this little section must be 8, correct? And if you remember, the radius is half of that. What's half of 8? And what is half of 8? It is 4. So that means that this little section is 4. And when the question asks, what is the radius of the smaller circle, our correct answer should be A. It is 4 milliliters. And that concludes our lesson plan for pi, radius, and diameter. Thank you so much.